Today is March 18th. There's like 3 weeks left in my second term of my second year of my neuroscience undergrad, and that means there's going to be tests, there's going to be assignments, and there's going to be exams. I know I've been away for a while. This is me trying to sneak my way into YouTube again. Yeah, a lot has happened. One, this thing grew. It also marks the time that has passed, I guess. So I just wanted to make this vlog of my week to kind of ease my way in and kind of take you through everything I need to get done this week to make sure that I'll feel good, because I'm the type of person who'd be really upset if I did not check off all the boxes in my to-do list for the day, which is part of the reason why I haven't been making a lot of videos. So let's focus on the task at hand. I don't know if any of this will mean anything to you, but I've noticed that during this time that I was not making any videos, I was watching other people study and then get their done, and that kind of inspired me, or kind of made me feel like I have company and kind of motivated me to get my shit done. I want this video to be something like that. So anyway, I'll take it through what I have to do for this week. Welcome to my Notion. I know I said today's a Monday and you'd be like, oh, what is she doing at home? I only have to go to uni on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but since we have this strike going on, the classes are partially online, some of them are suspended. It's really complicated, and we do with what we got, right? So anyway, okay, I think it looks good. It looks solid. So just to go over it, today I will be doing 2 assignments and I'll be starting my research for my final presentation. That one is coming up for April 4th. The date's not fixed yet. It is priority because I'm working with a group and I don't want to be like, I want to show up for them. It is definitely second to my test. Test is priority number 1 here. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I will be attending my lectures. They're like an hour and a half each. So for that, I need to do my reading. And then once those are done, I'll be fully committed, fully focused on my test. Wednesday, I'm going to go to the library. I'm going to study for the test. And I'm going to also do some research for a new article. You probably don't know, I post articles or stories or whatever you want to call them on Medium, and I post pretty often, so I want to keep up that consistency no matter how busy I am. I really love writing. Anyway, Thursday I will have the same thing like Tuesday. I have work, which is 5 hours. It's gonna go really fast, it's fine. And then also do some practice tests for 2220. I'll probably do some practice tests on Wednesday as well, but yeah, that's the day before my test. So Friday we got the test, so we're gonna commute to my uni and then we're gonna write the test, come back, go for work, same thing, 5 hours, and then call it a day. I'm gonna really rest, maybe do some editing, maybe a little bit of research for my final presentation, and just call it. And Saturday I have my work number 1, work number 2, and then I'm gonna do some editing, and that's gonna basically fill up my entire day. Sunday, that's my free day, so I'm gonna write another article and then I'm gonna finish up editing this video right here and then upload it. So yeah, we got this, right? We got this. So the time is 6:09 right now, and I finished 1 of those assignments. I did some stuff in between, like make dinner. Regardless, I was supposed to be completing this assignment in like a week, so I feel like it's still pretty good. We got it out of the way. Now I'm gonna do my second assignment, which is much smaller. It should only take me like an hour. So once I'm done that, I don't know, I'm gonna actually do something fun, I guess, because my neck and back hurts. So the time right now is 7:21 and I'm done my second assignment. That calls for a happy dance. Anyway, I'm pretty much done. I know I said that I will do research for my final presentation, but I'm feeling really, I don't know. The first assignment took much longer than I anticipated, and right now I feel very exhausted, but it's only 7:20, I usually sleep at like 10 now, 10:30, so there's there's still plenty of time, but we'll see. But for now, I'm going to take a walk, take my dog for a walk, and see how we feel from there, you know, and then I'll try to do it the best I can. Anyway, today was pretty productive, and I think it's because of the video, because usually I would just give up after doing the first assignment. I'll be like, oh, I have like 3 days left to finish it. I'll be okay. But this is good. I guess if I don't do anything much, other than have my dinner, watch some movie or something, catch up on my show, or read my book. If I don't do anything else, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's 8 a.m. right now. My first lecture is gonna start in 30 minutes, and then I have my second one, which is happening in person, but I don't want to go there just for an hour only to come back home, and that course is not very lecture heavy either, so I'm just gonna stay home and then go through all the slides and maybe watch some videos about what is being spoken about if anything doesn't make sense. And then at 11 o'clock I have this online event that I'm going to attend for my writing stuff. I've never done those before, so kind of excited. And then once that's done, I'm not sure how long that's gonna be because it just says it's today and tomorrow. Once that's done, I can finally begin my preparations for my test on Friday, which I'm kind of getting nervous about. I'm kind of warming up to it. Okay, so the time, oh my god, 10:58. I finished looking over some of my stuff for today's lecture, the second one, and I also had some spare time, so I posted a video on TikTok, and now it's almost time for my little event, so I'm gonna try and join that right now. I don't really know what to expect. Oh my gosh, the entire day, why am I not able to hear anything?
Your stories and your publications are the very heart of what we do here, and I'm so grateful that 8,000 of you registered to spend time with us.
Recording in
Listen,
progress.
I scrolled the expo hall, and I hope you did too. I saw so many publications. I saw science publication, aha. This is a 24-hour event, you guys. This works for all time zones. By the way, I'm in Chicago. Where in the world are you? Drop it in the chat. Let us know. Shout yourself out. Guidelines and watch some cool videos.
Okay, guys, I'll be back. Okay. So I just got out of the meeting. There's more to the event. It's gonna go on for the entire day, but unfortunately I have a test. So I'm gonna work on that and I'll get to this later, but that was really nice. So time to study for my test. Basically, our plan for today is to get an idea of what we know and what we don't know. So for that, I'm going to use all these practice quizzes my professor very kindly posted on our e-class for every single lecture that we have had. So I'm looking at 3 lectures. We're gonna do 3 practice quizzes. We're gonna get a score of them. I've never done it before. This is the first time I'm doing it. I'm kind of hyping myself up, hoping that I know what we're doing here. Most likely I won't know shit and it'll stress me out. But I've noticed that this is better than just going blind eye into the entire textbook, because even if it's just 10 pages of textbook material, if you don't know what you're looking for, you're lost. Textbooks should only be for reference. That's something I learned the hard way. I'm going to remind myself of that lesson and I'm going to go through this quiz. Of course, the quiz is not going to cover every single information the professor went through in the lectures, but it is a good starting point. Okay. So, one whole apple later, I've come up with this. As you can see, I did not score perfect in any of them. And I also seem to have some sort of preference for the number 4. Because for the first one, I got 4 out of 9. Second one, I got a 4 out of 7. And the last one, somehow managed to get a 5 out of 7. Okay, anyway, that's besides the point. It doesn't really matter. But now I have a general idea of what I need to study because I went through every single question and and I used my title writing skills and I came up with these general topics, which goes like, for example, if the question was, what's a common cause for stereo blindness? And the options were stroke, strabismus, agnosia, glaucoma. I even marked that question and I said causes of stereo blindness and other related disorders. So I need to look at stereo blindness because our professor specifically mention that in the quiz, as well as look at disorders similar to stereo blindness. Now that I've written it down, I'm going to go ahead and skim through the text. Not exactly going to read it because that'll be a waste of time. Now that when I skim through the textbook, I know exactly what I'm looking for, and we're going to write this quiz again and again and again as much as I need to until I get a perfect score. And at the end, to top it off, there is a practice test that once again our professor has kindly posted on our website, so I'm going to do that too. Hello. It's 10:33. I know we had planned to go to the library today, but I can't do it. I don't know if you noticed, but the day we started recording this video, I'm sure you must have seen the clip where I took the dog out. There was no snow. Keep in mind, today is March 20th. It's a spring day. We're getting closer and closer to summer. What are we doing with the snow? We're supposed to have snow showers today, and I don't want to be outside if I don't need to be outside, okay? Actually, let me rephrase. I am sad, I'm upset, and disappointed. Yeah, so and on top of that, my camera was beyond dead and I did not even notice, so I couldn't record, the full spectrum of my emotions in the morning. You're lucky you didn't get to see that. Jokes aside, I got started with my review for the day. We're looking at the second chapter, or the second lecture rather. We got the biggest lecture out of the way yesterday. I was fully beat up, but I'm more hopeful. I'm going to try my best to get through the second lecture and the third lecture today because I have the whole day just for myself. I'm not going anywhere, not doing anything because of the freaking snow. Anyway, the goal is to get some work done, and we shall get some work done regardless of where we are at. Okay, my friends, I have some news for you. I have some good and kind of not so good news. But before that, let me show you something. Can you see this? I don't think it's exactly picking up what's going on outside in its entirety, but yeah, it is snowing bollocks outside. Anyway, the news that I have for you is that this is hard. It's hard in the sense that the information is just a lot. The information is like not so hard to digest. It's just that it's a lot. And I'm losing my motivation every second that I stare out of this window and it's kind of cold. I don't feel like doing anything. Can you blame me? Anyway, I'm really high on caffeine right now because I feel like, I don't know, I just did it. I'm ready to get some work done. Actually, the time is a lot. Why do you keep doing that? Did you see the time? 3:45. I did get distracted for a bit. I took my sweet time eating my lunch, so I wasted a bit of time, but it's okay. It was like a much needed break. Yeah, I've been mostly studying over there till now. I was on my bed the whole time studying with my notes and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna stay here at my table and then hopefully get some work done. Oh, look. Can you see? Do you see now? That's just unacceptable behavior. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I guess I wasn't recording the video. I just gave you a whole rant about what I was doing. The time was 7:33. I wasted 3 minutes there. The time is 7:36 right now. I finished one of the two chapters that I had planned to finish today. I feel like we will get through it. Hold on. I feel like we can get through it. This chapter was especially challenging because my brain was constantly, I guess, giving up because it was just a lot of information about color, and the textbooks were mainly confusing because it was like, oh, I don't know. It was just confusing because it would tell me a lot of information and eventually just be like, actually, there's a problem. There is a problem with everything that you just read. The whole paragraph, it doesn't work exactly like that. It's just theory because in real life we have problems. And the textbook would essentially ask you questions and not really give you answers. So I'm just sitting there like, that's a joke, right? Yeah, but anyway, we got through it. My strategy was mainly, this place is a man, and I look so bright. My whole strategy, I guess, was just go through each concept over and over because like I'm studying this all by myself. I just want to make sure that I understand it and I'm just not assuming stuff. So I would ask, I would go on my phone and then I would just talk to ChatGPT and make the AI ask me questions and quiz me essentially to see if I fully understood the concept. And I don't know, of course I don't fully trust ChatGPT. It's just it's nice to just confirm things because it's on a topic as basic as color vision. At least what I'm studying right now is not that complicated, I don't think. So I think I got it down to a confident level, and I also made some questions out of the textbook as well. So later on, maybe tomorrow, um, I will cover up the answers and quiz myself based on this. But for now, I think we're in a really good place, and but I really need a break. So, and also it's getting dark outside, so I'm gonna take Leo out, and then I will come back and continue. But this time we're not studying color vision. Yesterday I studied color vision. Today I studied color vision because we essentially had two chapters on color vision, or two lectures really. And the next one is on depth perception, which I'm honestly really excited for because I'm so done with color. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, guys. The time is 10:13. I'm kind of sleepy, but I just wanted to give an update because I think this is all I'll be doing for tonight. I have finished the first part of my final lecture, the first part of the readings for my final lecture, but I still have another 10 pages, but I feel like my brain is on overload right now. So I just want to call it in. This chapter has way more terminology than the other color vision chapters that I was looking at. It's about different types of depth cues and there's a lot of them. So I just want to make sure that I take the time to go through each one of them and really like understand what each of them are, what each of them do, instead of just, I don't know, writing them down. What I've been doing so far for all of my readings is that I've been going through, skimming over the information on the textbook, and I was making questions. So the plan currently is wake up tomorrow morning bright and early and finish up the last 10 pages and then do the quiz that I did when I got started once again, and then see where we are at now that I've consumed all this information, and then quiz myself to like memorize all this information that I've written down, and then hopefully quiz myself again with the practice test. And fingers crossed, if I do well, I will feel much more confident for my test on Friday. But if I don't, not to worry. I will go through the information again and then test myself again. And that should do the trick. Usually it does. So we're fine. I guess. Good night. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Thursday. I'm starting this video pretty late in the day. It is 12:26. It is looking very frosty outside. Let me show you. We have made some progress. First of all, I finished going over all my readings, and I also did a bit of a review. I had my morning lectures, I attended them, so that's why I wasn't recording for you guys. Until now, I was feeling very stressed out. The pressure was crazy, but I'm feeling much better now. But I won't know until I do the little quizzes again. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I have it ready. I'm going to attempt the same thing I did at the beginning of this video again and see if there's any improvement. And then I also have work from 5 to 10. So I gotta go for that. I'm thinking I'll come back, take a shower, wake me up, and then get back to grinding. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit with the results for the quiz and the practice test and all that. So I finished testing myself, and it was a whopping success. Well, except for the first lecture, everything else I did it perfectly. And I also understand where I messed up for the first one, so I'm not even stressed. But the problem set, on the other hand, well, this is the first time I'm attempting it. That is going to be my main focus from now on. The problem set, however, looked more like that. Lots of red in there. That's not a good sign. But anyway, I'm gonna take a break, have some lunch, and maybe watch something to take my mind off of it, because I won't learn anything if I'm getting stressed. So gotta keep my cool, and I'll get back to it. I'll go over the answers and then just make sure that I get all the concepts and my understanding is pretty strong. So next time I see you, it'll probably be at night after I'm back from work. But yeah. Hi, you guys. So the time is 11:07, and I just got back from work, took a shower, and I'm totally ready to study right now. There's a good news. My professor got back to us with our grades from the test before this. This test is basically like a second part to the test that we wrote like a month ago. And I got a 95, so I'm really happy. I was so ready to have an all-nighter after work. I had like my little monster, and I was ready to grind. But the thing is, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, it's such a relief. It's almost like, I don't know, it almost makes me want to put in the effort right now, because it's nice when you see that your efforts have a positive repercussion, a positive impact in your, or like a tangible way of seeing that positive effect. It's always nice when you get that. Come here, come here, come on, Leah. Why is he crying? Sweetie, come here. So, that's Leo. I wanted to say hey. Stop crying. Go to bed. Anyway, the plan for right now is, now that I saw my grades from the previous test, it just means that whatever I did for the previous test works. And what I did was, I went through the practice test, the problem set, and I did those questions repeatedly. So that is the goal for right now. I have my midnight snack ready. We're gonna be snacking and cracking. But yeah, I'm not going to film this mainly because I want to fully focus on this. Wish me luck. Pray for me. Okay, so I just left, and honestly, oh, first of all, it's 8:22, and I feel so freaking like stressed right now, mainly because I did so well in the first one. I don't know, if I mess up, a lot more is at stake. So, like, I don't know. I just hope we have a good review session with my friend. I'm not going to be filming much anymore because there's a stress, there is a strike there, and I don't want to like complicate my life any further. I just want to focus on the test and then get home fast. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably check in with you soon. Wish me luck. Hey guys, I'm on my way back and it's snowing like crazy. Um, but like the exam, the test was pretty hard. It was harder than the previous one, but I'm not surprised, because it's always like that. It's like you get you get a bit confident when you do well in the first one for the second one, and you messed up. It's normal, I think. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do now, I guess, is use that to feel my final touch. Uh, yeah, but it was like not, it was not the worst that I've written. It was just, it was just not, it was not as easy as the first one. But it's okay. I know where I messed up, which is a good point. You cannot get stuck up on things like this. And also, it's snowing like crazy. So let me show you what it looks like here. And it's March. It's like we're spring right now. Right, you guys. So, I just came back from work. I was thinking I don't really have any other like exciting stuff to share with you for this week, so I was thinking now is like a good time to end this video. So, I hope you have a good one. You deserve it. I'll see you soon.